Okay. Hey folks, this is Steve Tucker from TanTerra Wines. I'm here with Javier Perraso, who is one of the vineyard managers here. Javier has been here all his life, literally. His father worked in this vineyard since its planting. And we're here today to talk about, we've been talking about sustainable farming practices and some of the growing practices used to develop fine wines that are part of the TanTerra brand family. And we want to talk today about fruit selection, and Javier is going to share a little with us about that. As you saw in the close-up, these are, we're coming to a period early in the growing season called the Perraso. And this is a period, this is one of the periods during which we cull grapes. And Javier, if you would share with us, what is the criteria for fruit selection? How do you decide what grapes stay and what grapes go? And share that with us, please.
Bueno, nosotros a partir del envero lo que hacemos es una selección de todos los racimos y siempre dándole prioridad al racimo que tiene mayor disponibilidad de luz y mayor aireación. Siempre dejamos un solo racimo por broto. Este trabajo se hace en el envero y se hace unos días antes de la cosecha para eliminar algún error que haya quedado en el trabajo en envero. También este trabajo lo que hace es limita la cantidad de kilos que nosotros pretendemos en cada parcela, dependiendo del destino de cada uva.
So what Javier is saying is that there are basically two criteria for how they select the fruit, and they do this a couple of times a year. Once during the Perraso in the early part of the season, and then again before harvest. And what he's saying is that the fruit selection, the criteria for the fruit selection, is first and foremost dependent on the cluster's position on the vine, as to which cluster is going to get the greatest sunlight. They also look at the formation of the cluster. We want to determine which clusters, which grapes, which fruit has the greatest potential for maturation and the greatest expression of the varietal again. The second criteria is its position on the vine and its formation. You want clusters that are formed, well formed, evenly formed, as far as the size of the fruit and its development. And the other thing is that generally they'll take the lower cluster because it has more protection from sunlight and better circulation. So that is a little bit about the clusters, about the culling of the fruit. Another interesting note is, as we've talked about, everything that is done here is all of the work in farming is sustainable. Sustainably grown fruit, sustainable farming practices. All of the fruit that's culled from these vines is dropped to the ground and serves as a natural organic fertilizer. So you know, whether it's karma or reincarnation or whatever, the fruit that we cull from these vines contributes to the growth of the vine. So it continues to play an active part in the life of the vine and the life of the wine. So with our friend Javier Perraso from here in the Bodegas Castillo Viejo Vineyards in San Jose, Uruguay, thanks for sharing with us, and we hope you find this interesting and taste some TanTerra soon. Ciao.